Hundreds of residents recently took in the clean air at Naperville's test track, where Congresswoman Judy Biggert hosted the city's first ever green car show. Those in attendance got to test drive low-emission cars from the nation's leading automotive manufacturers, but they also got a glimpse into the future of automotives. NCTV 17's Ryan Jones has the story.
There was a time when car companies didn't advertise miles per gallon, and emission wasn't a word people thought about when buying a car. With fuel prices near $4 a gallon, Argonne officials believe the future of the automotive industry is alternative energy. The focus of the Green Car Show in Naperville was the battery-powered car.
These are all new technologies that are coming to increase the density, theoretically, to that of gasoline. So basically you can store the electricity in the car in the same volume and mass as gasoline today.
The talk of the test track was the Nissan Leaf, a car powered solely by electricity.
We're going to be bringing the electric motor out to various other vehicles. Infiniti will have 2 other vehicles coming out shortly, and we'll have another commercial vehicle out with electric motor. So we're just going to keep on expanding.
The Leaf can cruise up to 130 miles before a full charge runs out. 750 people in the Chicagoland area have put a deposit down on the Leaf, which arrives in the area in October. As for the average driver, there are still some skeptics.
You have to remember that the guys that grew up in my generation were used to the 8-cylinder hogs, you know, that could go from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
For those who like the power from thirsty engines, the Roadster from Tesla Motors proves you don't need a gas guzzler to gain high performance.
It doesn't use any gas whatsoever. You can plug it into any outlet, so it can literally be charged anywhere. You don't have to have a special plug for it. It will charge faster on 220 volt like a dryer plug. And what's really special about the Roadster is it does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds.
While the Leaf starts at around $35,000, the Roadster will run you at least $109,000.
And officials believe as technology develops, the electric car can one day replace our gasoline-powered vehicles.
We need to get people into them, and I think that the industry is really moving ahead, and we're seeing the charging stations, so I think people are really going to want to get on board.
The installation of around 600 charging stations region-wide has already been approved. Reporting from the Naperville test track, Ryan Jones, Naperville News 17.
Right now, the federal government is offering a $7,500 tax credit if you buy an electric car, and the state of Illinois will give you a $4,000 tax credit as well.